So I'm here at the Make Noise booth. It's Wednesday. This is the whole crew here, and Tony's going to show us a new synthesizer that they have, which is pretty exclusive.
Yeah, what we're going to show you is the No Coast, aka the Zero Coast or O Coast. The No Coast is a single voice, monophonic, patchable synthesizer. It has MIDI, a tappable clock generator that drives a random voltage generator, which is currently patched over here to the balance control input. Beneath the random voltage generator, we have some voltage math where you can add, subtract, scale, invert any control voltages or audio voltages, and then a multiple out. Next is the oscillator section, triangle core oscillator, the tri-out and a square out, a linear FM input, volt per octave input of course, and a fine tune control, as well as a coarse tune control. That feeds the overtone circuit through an internal wiring. The overtone circuit generates even and odd overtones. That then feeds the multiplier, which takes those overtones and doubles them on themselves so that you end up with more harmonics above the fundamental. That then goes to the balance circuit. All of this is internally wired, where you can fade between the fundamental a very soft sound with very few harmonics to the overtones. When you start to blend between the fundamental and overtones, you can get something that's sort of like filtering. The balance circuit feeds the dynamic circuit, which is a new circuit for us that's sort of like a low-pass gate without any back trolls in it. The modulators here is a slope generator, which is normal to the multiplier circuit, and the contour generator, which is another new circuit for us. The contour generator drives the dynamic circuit. It gives you a 4-stage envelope: onset, sustain, decay. The onset decays to the sustain as set by the decay control. And then from the sustain, you decay down to nothing. And then it has a variable shape that goes from linear to exponential.
So, when will it be available?
It's going in production now, and I imagine in probably 2 or 3 months we'll be able to start shipping them.
And what will be the price on it?
The price will be $4.99.
And the MIDI in, I can see is on a mini jack. Will you you'll supply a DIN to?
Absolutely, yeah. We took a cue from Korg and their Volca series. I liked the small mini jack interface for MIDI. It's a lot less clunky. The cables are smaller, lighter. Allows us to make this whole device a lot smaller.
Yeah, because it's really quite thin as well, isn't it?
Right. So yeah, we'll use a DIN to mini jack connector, just like you find on some of the Korg products, some of the little bits, like the little bits MIDI to CV converter, for example. So we'll use a DIN to MIDI cable just like that. It'll ship with a power adapter and some patch cables, so it'll be ready to be used. But honestly, even without patch cables, you can get a lot of great sounds just just turning the knobs. The idea was to design a synth that was mostly sweet spots, so that somebody could get it and start making sound immediately. Even some of our smaller beginner systems still require quite a bit of knowledge to operate on. This synthesizer is maybe a little bit easier to get into. It also provides an access point for somebody that maybe doesn't have quite enough cash to pick up one of our full modular systems.
So does I can see that you've got, is that a MIDI CV gate out as well?
Right, so it's actually, it's MIDI to CV, it's a 2-channel, so we got 2 channels of CV, 2 channels of gate. So internally, one CV is routed to the VCO, and another CV, and one gate is routed to the gate in of the contour generator. So if you just plug MIDI straight in, you can start playing it like a synth voice. And then we put an extra CV out and an extra gate out here that you could patch elsewhere to control some other parameters on the synthesizer. There's voltage control for just about everything. It's just we had to maybe since a lot of these are newer circuits, there's maybe some differences that longtime Make Noise users wouldn't recognize. So for example, the slope generator does not have independent rise and fall control, but instead we have a single time-based control for your voltage control. We still wanted to be able to do cross-patching and self-triggering and stuff, so we have an end of cycle here. The contour generator, which is a brand new circuit for us, we put voltage control over the decay, and we gave it an end of onset output. Balance circuit is new, the dynamic circuit is new, the overtone and multiply circuits are new. Sure, we have some circuits like that on the DPO, but they are not those same circuits. So it definitely has a different sound than any of our other modules.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Award-winning customer service. Fast, free shipping on most orders. Own the gear of your dreams today.